It is Saturday, December 31st, 2022, 3 a.m. Saturdays are settlement day, account settlement days. Since all the options expire on Fridays, and since I sell weekly options, that is, I choose an expiration date for the Friday in which I place the order. Saturday is when you sit back and count it up and place new orders, more importantly. So I'm going to jump to the little screens and start doing what I do, and see what's what. Okay. Now, this is the settlement. Everything, all of my options that I sold were exercised. I'm getting very few contracts that are not exercised, which does hurt the bottom line. Ideal would be 30% of the contracts I sell are not exercised, but that hasn't been the case recently. So therefore, the spread, that is the difference between my cost basis and what is called away from, is relevant because I'm in this, the stock is in this trading range where it moves from 650 to 6, 650 to 6, 650 to 6 because of the 50-cent increments on the calls. Now, I'm tempted at this point just to buy stock outright there in the middle and then sell calls. The deal is, though, if I do that, I lose the income received from selling the put as a method to acquire the stock. So every time I've done that, in recent memory anyway, I would have come out better just to sell the put and just settle for the skinny money. I mean, this is weekly income, so it's not like it's, even if the return right now is only 10% or so, that's mighty good. Okay, so now I want to go and place my orders, make this a little easier to read. I'm gonna, okay, now, so I've got I've got 9,200 in cash. So let's deal with the puts first. Okay. Now, as you can see here, I like it with the black contrast. Okay, this is better. As you can see, the puts are on the really skinny side, so I would lose, assuming that I place the order with a 20-cent ask. I would do better just to buy the stock outright and give up the 20 cents for the fact that I would have a cost basis of 640 or so. And then I would sell the calls. So let me jump back up to the calls. So I can do 8 contracts. All right, well, that'll bring me in $280. Not huge, but that will, between the put and the call on this transaction set, that'll give me some profit. Okay, it's done. So we got that part of it done. And I am going to wait. I've not done this in a long, long time. I'm going to wait until the market opens to decide whether or not I'm going to buy the stock outright and then sell calls, or I'm going to sell puts. Or another way of doing it is I'm going to place put order, but I'm going to need to have higher ask. I'm going to go for 35 on that. Now let's see how many contracts I can write. I should be writing about 12, I think. I'm going to go back and see if I can sell 13. Yeah, well, I'm going to try 14. Now this is going to put me into using my margin, I expect. Yeah. Okay. Well, I think I will try 15. That's about as far as I want to stretch it. Because that requires a collateral of $9,750, and my that'll put me about 500 into my margin use, which is not much. That's not a risk. It's just the cost of the interest on the margin, which is for 5 days. It's not that much. So I'm going to go ahead and place this order. Okay. All right. So that's done, and that order will be updated to the settlements page. But here's a scenario. I'm able to actually get that put order filled at 35 cents, in which case that's great. If the stock drops, so here's the thing about the beauty part about selling covered options is that it automatically adjusts to the market. Remember, this is an auction. You've got an ask price and you got a bid price, and when those two meet, then you got a transaction. So, okay, if the price of the stock drops on Monday, or when the market opens, I'm not sure whether that's Monday or Tuesday. I'll have to look at the calendar. Anyway, if the stock price goes down, then I'm more likely to get the 35-cent premium that I'm asking. If it goes up and I'm not able to get a decent price on that, depending on how much it goes up, I may cancel that order and just place an order to buy the shares outright. So for that reason, those of you who are trying to mirror my trades, it's going to be difficult to do on Monday. I'll try to update my website as quickly as I can to reflect what's actually happening. And those of you who are subscribing to the newsletter will get that information first. So I think I've just about covered it. Well, I'm thinking I'll put that on a burner, another burner. Yes, for all you folks who are living in colder climates, my background does rub it in a little bit. Somebody's got to be here, and I'm here. So now I don't have that view out my window, but it's a short drive over to see that view. And I'm about a 35-minute drive from Disney World and all the entertainment over in Orlando. I'm about assuming there's no heavy traffic, of course. And I'm about a 30 to 45-minute drive from Tampa. So right in between those two places, and a lot of activities, a lot of things to do. I know I'm beginning to sound like a sales pitch for Florida, but I moved here in 1999. And have lived here off and on ever since. Mostly on now. Okay. I can't think of anything else. The links to the settlement calendar and everything you need to know about selling covered options the links are down below in the description. If you have any questions, be sure to ask them in the description, and I'll try to answer them as quickly as I can. And it may prompt another video on that particular subject. So have a good day. Oh, and please subscribe, of course.